Hey guys, hopefully you can see and hear me okay. I rebooted the whole damn thing. Can you see me and hear me? Please let me know. Please let me know on the live chat. I apologize, this freaking computer. I should have rebooted to be safe, but I figured it worked fine last time. Should be work fine this time. Any commenters out there? Can you see and hear me okay now? Yes, thank you, Jose P. Thank you. You can see and hear me okay. All right, guys, let's start the thing over again. Welcome to another edition of Arizona Living. It's Tuesday night. I'm going to answer more of your questions. Stay tuned. Guys, apologies for the technical difficulties. In all fairness, it's been a minute since we've had any technical difficulties. So we were overdue, okay? So I got a lot of questions you guys asked. I got some things I wanted to talk about here and there. And let's just get to it, all right? It's already now 7:38. I'm 8 minutes late getting this thing started. Since you couldn't hear me before, I'll repeat myself. It's freaking blazing hot in the bootleg studio. It was 115 degrees outside today, 108 right now currently. The room I'm in is right above the garage. There's no ventilation. I closed everything off so that Aurora's room gets cool and this one stays hot since I'm not in here very much, and I much rather her room stay cool. So I might pass out. It's freaking blazing hotter than balls today in here. Excuse me. What's going on? Patricia P. Ali Muhammad, what's going on? Carol, you can hear me. That's great. Patricia P, that's awesome. Ruben, Tila, we're up and running. That's right. Rick Allen, I like the Trans Am shirt. It's not a Trans Am shirt. This is the Phoenix. You know, you haven't seen this one before, Rick Allen? I'm sure you've seen it. It's not Trans Am, wise guy. So let's go. Let's just go up and down the list you guys asked. I'm still fired up from this freaking computer problem. I rebooted. I'm talking extra fast now. Let's start off with the question from Phil. Sam, can you find out from the A-team where most of the Californians are migrating from? Just curious to see if there's one particular area that stands out. Well, Phil, right after you went and you asked me that question, I texted Janet from the A-team. They said they might join. Maybe. So I'm just going to tell you what she told me. She said most of her clients are coming in from LA or the Bay Area. So that's where she gets most of her clients from, of people migrating from California to the Valley. Now I know you and Tila live in the Bay Area, all right? And so did Colleen and Alex, who have been on the show, the former Californians. They were originally from the Bay Area too, and they relocated to the Phoenix Valley. So, Maria Matthews says, hey Sam, we're starting to get our house ready to sell in January, and I was wondering, when you put your house on the market, are you going to let people walk through your home because of COVID, or are you going to do video tours for prospective buyers? I'm a little nervous thinking about buyers walking through my house and touching everything and not knowing that they may or may not have the virus. It's a very, very good point. Maria, I gotta be brutally honest with you. We're gonna be selling this towards the end of the year, so I would hope this COVID thing is behind us by then. And I want to knock this out in one weekend. Be completely brutally honest. Do back-to-back Saturday, Sunday open house and freaking sell the damn thing that weekend. That's my plan, and I ain't playing any games. We plan on taking all our freaking appliances with us, and if anyone has a problem with that, they're gonna freaking pay for it, all right? I ain't giving away shit for free. So they're gonna pay for it if they want to keep my appliances, because that's a lot of money. The washer, dryer, the freaking fridge. We have a counter depth fridge, which means it's small, you can't fit much in it, and we're taking our crap with us. We'll leave the dishwasher, and we'll leave the microwave, but that's about it. Unless they're gonna give me some monies, it ain't gonna happen. They're getting my stuff for free. Rory's out here in the hallway, right outside the bootlegs. Our microwave has a problem. When you press the button, it doesn't always open. So I gotta figure out how to fix it before we sell this place. Oh, look at this. Tila, let's hit the like button, you guys. Yes, please, everyone, hit that like button. Phil, thanks for reaching out today, 18 Sam. Pretty much confirms my assumptions. Go to the gym. Hey, a black tea. The laundry got separated and washed. Yes, my friend, yes. Cartoon Wife and I, we actually washed the blacks this past weekend. Yeah, and so we did some Roy's clothes before that. So yeah, I got black t-shirts now. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. So we got more questions here, guys, that were previously asked. Michael Vincent Vasquez, MVV. I have one question. I currently live in Texas and am on a fixed income. I used to be on a government subsidized housing program called Section 8. Being the major metropolitan area of Arizona, are there programs like that which offer assistance for seniors living in a fixed income? Thank you. P.S. I really would like to relocate to Phoenix or Gilbert. I enjoy your YouTube videos very much. Well, Michael, I wish I could share my screen. I had it all set to go right before I rebooted, but I will tell you this. I won't share my screen. I will tell you this. If you Google Section 8 Housing Phoenix, you'll find a website and it tells you all about the details. I don't know if you will qualify for Section 8. You mentioned, you're in a fixed income. It sounds like you might be retiring or retired, but that website will have all the information you need. I personally don't know much about the Section 8 situation, but I could tell you one thing. Another commenter told me long ago that Ahwatukee, which is one of the nicer areas here, one of the nicer cities, they have Section 8 housing there. So I would recommend you look into Ahwatukee Section 8 housing if you're going to look for housing. I knew someone that lived in Section 8 housing. Aurora, what are you doing? Stop crawling around the floor. I knew somebody Section 8 housing in Phoenix, and it was kind of sketchy, the area. So you're going to want to, of course, explore. Use that website, communitycrimemap.com I talk about, just to make sure there's not high crime in the area. But good luck to you. I'm glad you like the channel. More comments here. Okay, here we go. Jose P. So hot today, I went out for a run around lunchtime. Tila, go to gym, LOL. Phil, where is Sour Patch? I don't know. It's too hot in here for Sour Patch. She's probably in Rory's room. What?
She can go up 20 degrees higher than humans.
Apparently Sour Patch can go up 20 degrees higher than humans. Well, I don't know where she is. But it's freaking blazing hot in here. Okay, more questions you guys asked before the stream started. Phil, Google in San Francisco announced yesterday that their workers are working remotely until summer of 2021. Summer, I didn't know that. Wow. Has your workplace announced a timeline for returning? They kept playing around with different dates, and last I heard, they said we can work from home till the end of the year. So till January 1st. So or 2nd, since the 1st is obviously a holiday. So we'll see how this ends up going. I see Sour Patch. She's making her way in, guys. She's making her way in. Rory's petting her, though, so it could take a little while for her to make her way to the sofa. But Sour Patch is in the building. She's the star of the show, Sour Patch. Okay. And apparently she's a queen. Tila said, where's Queen Sour Patch? So go to the gym. Sam, AZ is a big 2A state. Do you own any firearms? And no, the baseball bat doesn't count. Well, to answer your question, go to the gym. I do not own any firearms because I'm talking over here. I'm talking over here. If you want to talk, you can stand here and talk into the mic. All right. So I do not own any firearms. I'm not really into that. Plus, I have a little squirrel, and she is very curious, and I don't want her getting hurt. So I don't own any firearms. I don't have anything against firearms. It's just not my thing. It's not my thing whatsoever. I did go to a firing range once, and I walked out trembling because everything is so freaking loud, and you make one little mistake, someone dies. So it's not really for me. I'm not into the whole firearm situation. But you're right. I do carry bats in our cars. Each car has a bat. So, I'm always prepared in that way. Oh, look at this. Jose P. How do you like working remotely? My company also announced working remotely till the rest of the year. My team is based on the East Coast, so I work remotely anyway. Well, Jose P., I initially didn't think I was going to like working remotely all the time. I thought I'd get bored and miss my ergonomically correct workstation I have in the office. But as it turns out, I love working from home. Love it. I can wake up naturally. I just walk down the stairs. My desk right now is the dining room table. I have a 65-inch TV hooked up to a docking station with a keyboard mouse. I'm using a 65-inch TV as my monitor. What's better than that? I mean, sometimes my neck gets a little crink from looking up. But other than that, I enjoy working with a 65-inch TV. I went to the office a few times, and I just have two 22s and a 17-inch monitor, 3 monitors. And it's like ghetto. I'm like, how did I work with this crap? So I enjoy working with a 65-inch TV. The TV, I shouldn't say TV. The Mac I have in front of me, I think this is like, this might be like a 32-inch Mac screen. It's like an iMac all-in-one, but it's tiny compared to my 65-inch I'm working. So to answer your question, I love working from home now. Desal? Okay, do you believe in evolution? If so, why? You guys are finally learning not to just talk to me about Arizona. Well, I hope I pronounced your name right. Daisel? Dazel? Is it Dazel? You're not even looking at the screen. You don't even know what I'm looking at. I think it's Dazel. All right. I apologize. I'm butchering the pronunciation of your name. Do I believe in evolution? Yes, absolutely. I'm not a Bible banger. I totally believe in science. I believe in evolution. You know, I'm not even...
love science.
Thank you for loving science. I might even believe that aliens have something to do with us, you know, from the time we were apes till we are now with making the evolution process faster, you know. But I definitely believe in some form of evolution. I'm not, you know, like I said, I'm not a Bible banger. I'm into science. So I hope that answers your question there. Tila, I'm trying to work remotely indefinitely. The majority of our team feels the same way. I agree. I would love to work indefinitely remotely. It saves on gas. It saves a hell of a lot of time. I don't have to commute anymore. I recently canceled my Audible subscription since I'm not going to listen to freaking audiobooks anymore. Rory, she listens to some at night when she's trying to fall asleep. I'm talking over here. If you want to talk, you stand up and stand over here with the microphone. Yeah, but you can't keep talking over me. It's rude. I'm in the middle of talking to other people. If you want to talk, you stand up and you can talk into the mic. Don't give me a 30 look. It's hot in here. It's really freaking blazing hot in here. I don't even want you in this room. It's freaking hot. Yeah, I don't even know. It's so hot. Sour Patch don't even want to be in here. And Sour Patch is normally in here when it's hot. It's really hot tonight. Like crazy hot, guys. Okay. Go to the gym. If you carry a bat in the car, then you should also put a glove in there as well. I've been told that. You know, that way if the cops pull you over, they don't see it as a weapon. But I get it. I just don't really do that. I do have a lot. I could. I just don't. But yeah, I've heard that before. Scott Jackson, how are apartment living out there in Phoenix? How about modular housing out there? I don't know anything about modular housing. There's definitely tons of apartments. And where I live in Gilbert, they are building apartment buildings like gangbusters. They are building them like crazy. So there will be no shortage of apartments very soon in the city of Gilbert. I can tell you that. Phil, okay, here we go. Okay. Tanya at Dezo. That's a Tanya question. You're right. Tila, you and Phil need to up your game. Other people are getting with it with your crazy questions. I'll go to the gym. Okay. Good call. Okay. Patricia P. Have her bring you a bag of ice. Tila, Sam, can you put a fan on in the studio? I have a ceiling fan, and I got a desk fan. I never used to turn on the ceiling fan because I didn't want you guys to hear it, but I don't think you can. And I have a desk fan, so I don't want to turn on the desk fan because then you definitely can hear. Look, I'll turn it on right now. Okay. Can you guys hear it now? I'll be quiet. Can you hear the desk fan? Yes? No? Can you hear any difference now with the audio now that I have the desk fan on? It's just pushing hot air in my face anyway. It's not really making much of a difference.
Yeah. It basically just like pushes the air towards you.
Cartoon Wife just wrote, ask Dad why he hasn't fixed my ability to comment. That's a see, notice I put, this is Cartoon Wife, see? See, I named her Cartoon Wife on my phone. She's typing and I can't see it for whatever reason.
She even thinks that I'm on your phone.
She apparently thinks you're on my phone, right? All right, so more questions here. Okay, Jose P, have you had Eggies down in Tucson? I drove by an Eggies. I didn't even know what it was. No, I have not tried Eggies. Ruben, it's good. All right, good. I'll leave the fan on with the hot air in my face. Ricky Klein, watched your videos before we moved here to gain some sense of what to expect. After apartment living for 6 months, we moved into our first home in September of 2019. We're currently on Cooper and a 202. Cool, Ricky, thanks for watching. Sour Patch. See, Sour Patch is back. You see, you guys wanted the Queen Sour Patch. She's back. And now she's leaving. Goodbye, Sour Patch. Ay vey. Oh, okay. I'm feeling a little better with the wind. Even though it's hot air, I'm feeling a little better. Okay. You can't hear it. Good. Thank you, Ruben. Susan Jones, can you believe July is over? Where is the time gone? Aurora, pick that up before the cat gets it. What are you doing? There's a thing over there. Stop moving the chair around. Pick it up before the cat eats it. Yeah, time is flying by, but, you know, when you're home, I guess for some folks, it feels like it's taking forever. Okay, Scott Jackson, okay, thank you, go to the gym, you can barely hear it. Scott, if you have more apartment, the more competitive the pieces will be to rent. Tila, I don't hear anything. Good. Phil, nope, good. Patricia P, nope, can't hear you. Why is Cartoon Wife texting me? No, she needs to figure out why. I got to figure out why I can't see her comments. Okay. All right. Patricia P can hear it. Okay, hold on. Ricky, we noticed large amounts of air traffic. Do you experience the same in your area? Not so much. No, not so much. Where I'm going to move in Queen Creek, it's closer to the freaking Mesa airport. And so we're going to get a lot more traffic out there, though, in Queen Creek. Go to the gym. I want to see SWS comments too. Well, I have to figure out why it's not working. The only thing I could think of is, you know, there might be a block word that I have in my for trolls. I have a list of words that if a troll writes a nasty comment, it automatically gets held. That's the only thing I can think of as to why I can't see Cartoon Wife's comments. So I'm going to have to play with that. Go to the gym. If you can't figure it out, I know an IT guy in Gilbert who I can introduce you to before he moves to Queen Creek. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not really an IT guy. Gateway. Yeah, the Mesa Gateway Airport is what I'm talking about. I'm moving closer over there. Okay. I got more questions you guys previously asked before I pass out. Okay? Okay. Jade. What did I say? What did I say? Don't be shouting stuff out as I'm talking. It's rude. It's rude. If you have something to say, you can stand up and... How am I rude to you? How am I rude to you? How am I rude? Come over here. Talk to the Zonies. How am I rude to you? No. Okay. Listen, it's blazing hot in here. I don't want you in here. It's freaking hot. Yeah, I don't want your ice back. Okay. Excuse me. Jada Cuento. Do you guys own an Instapot crockpot rice cooker? If so, any favorite recipes you could recommend? Cartoon Wife, we have a, what do you call them? A crock pot. And, you know, whenever I buy stuff, I try not to buy the cheapest stuff when it comes to tools. So it's a nicer one. And we were doing like beef stew type stuff before. But we currently have an air fryer. So with the air fryer, you know, for like heating up French fries and like stuff that for lunches, it's unbelievable. This thing is quiet. It's quicker than using an oven. And that's the big thing. It cooks the stuff in half the time. I didn't know an air fryer. Plus, there's no oil, you know? So, it like for French fries, reheating them, it's super quick and they're crispy. So, I didn't know nothing about an air fryer till we got one. Now, I'm loving it. The only problem is, it's freaking huge. It's huge. Did you want to say something? What did you want to say? Why don't you come over here on this side because the mic is over here. You don't want to say nothing? Look, your cheeks are already red because it's freaking blazing hot in here.
No.
Yes?
Because I was running.
Because you were running. Okay, well, it's freaking... Here comes Sour Patch. Here comes Sour Patch now because you're here.
Because I'm here.
I know. Sour Patch loves you. Okay. Scott Jackson, Mesa Phoenix Gateway going to be loud and the east of 202 will smell horrible from local farms. Tila, we live by our air fryer. All right, good. So you know I'm not crazy. So Cartoon Wife wrote, we have a crock pot, pressure cooker, and air fryer. Well, we're fancy. We're fancy. Oh, that's the pressure cooker I was talking about. That was, okay, all right. All right, well, whatever. Yeah, the air fryer, you know where she got it from, Jay DeQuinto? Oh, stop it, Sour Patch. She got it from Pampered Chef. So she did one of the Pampered Chef hosting party things, and I love Pampered Chef's products. They are very, very, very high end. They're pricey, but they're high end. Okay, Jada Quinto, a good investment. Yeah. Okay, and the Cartoon Wife wrote, I think we got rid of the rice cooker. Okay. And I'm looking at her text on my phone and on my computer screen, in case you're thinking. All right, so anyway, I guess that's how we're going to talk to Cartoon Wife via text. All right. I got a few more questions here, guys, that you guys previously asked. I got a few things I wanted to talk about, and of course, you can feel free to continue to ask questions here. We've been going at this 21 minutes. Maron, it feels like I've been going at this 3 hours. I'm freaking sweating. Susan Jones, how is vegetarian life going? All right, well, this is something good I could talk about, all right? We did the vegan thing now for about two months, thereabouts, and it's not working out for us for several reasons. Number one, we've been getting the boxes, you know, I'm not going to say they're pre-made. They're boxes that you make, you know, like Purple Carrot and the other box, I forgot what it's called, something like the Hello Fresh type of thing. There's problems. No, you're not taking my phone. There's problems. First off, the people that deliver them insist on leaving them by the freaking garage door and don't bother to go around to bring it to my front door. So I'm talking. You have something you want to say? No. Okay. So that's the first issue. Second issue, a lot of this stuff is like bad, like the vegetables and whatnot. They're already bad, and as soon as we open up the box, that's a problem. Third, we initially started liking the recipes, and now they're few and far between the ones we like now. So it's run its course. Lastly, it's freaking expensive as hell. Cartoon Wife told me how much we pay for these things. I almost fell over. Holy crap. We're paying a fortune for these freaking boxes. So we're going to get off these boxes, and since we need to start saving more money for the new house, will you stop that, please? You're making noise. Since we need to start saving money, come here. You want to talk? Come here. Let's talk. What do you want to talk about? You obviously want to be on camera. What do you want to talk about? Nothing. Why don't you want to talk? You obviously want to be on camera, so come on.
No,
Let's talk. Let's talk. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about, kid? Oh, why don't you tell them about your start at school? Today's day 2. How'd day 2 go? Terrible. So the way it works, 9:30 in the morning, she's on this website where they like webcam with the teacher and all her classmates for like an hour and 15 minutes. And then later on in the day, she has some other thing she's supposed to do with the webcam. And that's it. Essentially, so far, all it's been is her being on with the teacher for like an hour, 15 minutes, hour and a half. And then that's it. But again, this is only day 2. So the school work, you know, the school thing from home.
For the whole week, that's what
Huh?
happens. For the whole week, that's what happens, and then we get on to serious business.
So next week they're getting on to serious business. This week is just welcome back business, I guess. All right. So you see, you feel better. You got to chat. You got to contribute a little bit. She was all upset because Cartoon Wife and I, after I'm done working, I help her cook one of these freaking box meals, which they're not quick either. They take a good 40 minutes to make. So after that, she likes to help us because one of her favorite shows is Beat Bobby Flay, right? Beat Bobby Flay. And she really wants to contribute cooking, but she couldn't really contribute too much today. So she was all upset.
I didn't do anything today.
You threw out some garbage for me when I asked you to.
That is not. I did not.
If you want to talk, you got to stand by the mic or else they can't hear you. It's rude. You're talking and they can't hear you. Don't give me a dirty look. If you want to be part of the conversation, you got to stand here by the mic. It's freaking blazing hot in here. Will you please go to your room? I'm asking you nicely.
For me, it's pretty cool.
For you, it's pretty cool. It's hot in here. Are you crazy? It's hot. Look, I can see it. You're sweating.
I'm not.
All right. Let me read some more comments here. And then we got 1 or 2 questions that are left that were previously asked. And I'm about to pass out. Okay. So Susan Jones, to finish answering your question, we're getting off vegan. Cartoon Wife wrote,
I cut my hair.
tell everyone how you cut your hair. Okay, so little Rory decided to cut the front of her hair a couple weeks ago because she told me she wanted it parted. What was it? Why'd you do that? Anyway, it's growing back. It's growing back now at least.
Because I wanted to part my hair.
You wanted to part your hair. So, lesson learned, keep scissors away from you.
It's parted. It's parted already. It's not straight. That's what I want.
Okay. Tila wrote, do the kids get to interact with each other online for some homeschooling? I think so. I don't actually sit over her shoulder, but I see her talking to her classmates. When they first log on, you can see all the faces. I don't know if they're all unmuted and they can actually hear each other, but
we can hear each other.
But I definitely hear her talking to her classmates. I made the mistake of asking her this morning. I'm like, you're pretty tall. How tall are you compared to your school classmates? And she was like, I haven't seen my classmates in forever. I was like, all right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. Okay, Susan Jones, too hot not to be in a good mood. Tila, going vegan is hard. I've tried and usually crave real pizza. Yeah, so at this point, what we're talking about, because we got to start conserving money. We're building a freaking mansion. I'm calling it a mansion. It's not really a mansion, but I'm calling it the mansion. In freaking Queen Creek. And so we need every penny we can get. So we're going to have to start conserving big time, because I did look at our numbers, our bank statements, and like the biggest thing by far is food. By far. That is our biggest freaking expense besides the mortgage. So we need to start cutting that crap down. So we're talking about just doing very simple meals, very simple. And I got to start watching my carbs too, seriously, and sugar. Okay. Ken Lopez, it's hot. Cut it again. Go to the gym. Tila, try cauliflower pizza. I've tried cauliflower pizza too. Okay. Daiso, do you believe in at least one conspiracy theory? Aw, junk, Tila. Aw, junk. They did not just take that page out of your playbook. Aw, junk. Do I believe in at least one conspiracy theory? Yeah, definitely. This is a loaded question, guys. Oh, my goodness. I believe in a lot of conspiracy theories, but I'm not Alex Jones. I probably shouldn't have said his name, because then this video is going to automatically get demonetized. But I believe in definitely a few conspiracy theories. Which ones do I actually want to share? Well, number one, aliens. I 100% believe in aliens. Cartoon Wife and I, we saw UFOs years ago in the Awatuki area. It was crazy. So I definitely believe in that. Do I believe in like an Illuminati? Well, I can't even say it. Illuminati. Yeah, to a point. I don't want to even get into Trump. I don't think Trump ever wanted to become president. I think he was just doing it for publicity, and he ended up freaking winning. And now I think he's doing everything in his power to get thrown out. He does not want to win again. I think it's blatantly obvious. He doesn't want to win again. All the crazy stuff he's pulling. He does not want to win. So I don't want to talk anymore about conspiracy theories. I could go on for a long time. That's not what the show is about. It's about me, myself, and I, and of course, living in Arizona. As a side note, living in Arizona. So, well, hold on. What? Okay, Fitzmagic62. Is your daughter upset? All right. Is your daughter upset moving schools? Is she upset about changing schools when we do relocate to Queen Creek? Is what I think you're asking.
Why does it say daughters?
Because she meant one. Typo. It's called a typo. Okay. Are you upset about moving to Queen Creek to change schools next year? She says yes at the end. We asked her this a million times. She says yes, but a million times we asked her, how would you feel about it? And she was okay with it. So now she's actually seeing her school friends again. Now it's a different story. She's only in 2nd grade. She'll be going into 3rd grade when we move. She'll be just fine. Not a big deal. And as I've told her, such is life. I've changed schools many times. I've changed jobs many times. Nothing stays forever. You know, everything comes to an end. So she's going to have to make some new friends. It's going to be a little bit of an adjustment at first. She'll be fine. She has nothing to worry about. Okay. Whew. Okay. Scott Jackson, why do you need such a big house? It's not that big. It's 2,650 square feet. So it's not that big. It's not even 3,000 square feet. I'm just calling it the mansion because it feels like it's a huge jump for us going from a 2,100 square foot house. Cartoon Wife likes to entertain, so the majority of the space in the house is in the living room. It's completely wide open. Between the dining room, kitchen, and living room, it's wide open. The bedrooms are not huge. I got gripes about the house already. I'm not thrilled with the size of her bathroom. It's smaller than what she has now. I really wanted her to have an ensuite. Ain't gonna happen. I'm thinking about putting the Sour Patches poop in the studio, believe it or not. So there's going to be a closet in the studio. I'm thinking about just putting her poop tray thing in there. So because it's not going to be a whole heck of a lot of room in her bathroom. So why do I need it? I don't. I know obviously no one needs that much space for just 3 people, but it's going to be nice to have. We're going to use the den as a family room, kind of like how we have now. You're hot. You need to leave. You're overheating. Goodbye. Here, take a water. Take a cold water. Goodbye. I love you. Goodbye. Oh, vey. Ay vey. But yeah, you know, it looks like we're gonna get the pool. I signed the papers. If the stars all align, when we get the keys to the house, we're gonna have the pool be done. So we're not gonna finish the backyard. That'll be down the line. But at least we're gonna get the pool. Okay. I need to take a sip of water. 1 second, guys.
I think we should all jump into the pool.
For a celebration, we should all jump into the pool. On the day the house closes, we'll see. Okay, Tila. At Go to the Gym. I did, and although it's good, it's not the same, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Fitzmagic62 is your daughter's... Oh, wait, hold on. I screwed up. Sorry, guys. Fitzmagic62, bigger and better is always better for housing. Tila. Okay, at Diesel. Yo, you're infringing on my right to seriously question Sam. Scott Jackson. Hey, hold on. How do I pronounce that? Hold on. Hey, I'm just going to call you Hey 007. If you could pick a state to live in, if money wasn't an issue, where would you go, or would you have stayed on the East Coast where you're from? I would have stayed in Jersey. By far. I love New Jersey. Would have stayed in Jersey. I was perfectly happy in Denville, New Jersey, minus my marriage. So, minus my marriage, I loved where I lived. I really did. You know how Janet from the A-Team and Gabby, their whole slogan with the A-Team is love where you live. Well, I'm glad they love where they live, but I loved where I lived in Jersey. So, you know, it's just very different there to here. Okay, Scott Jackson, your poop thing, do you mean cat? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The kitty litter boxes. That's what I'm talking about. And not only is it the kitty litter box, we got the cat genie. You know, it's like for diapers, but for cats. So whenever she poops or pees, we got the old school litter that clumps up, and we just scoop it up, and I put it in the genie. But I'm probably gonna get something fancy like Colleen and Alex have for their cat, where the pee just dissolves. And all you got to worry about scooping out is the poop. So I'm probably going to get something like that. And I'm going to make sure it doesn't stink in the studio. So that's very important to me. I got to make sure it doesn't smell. All right. Tila, a pool celebration. Great idea, Roy. Good idea, Roy. She likes your idea. Look at that. So I got a couple more comments here I want to talk about that you guys previously asked. What's up, Retired 2019? Patricia P, you're not seeing my question. Patricia P, let me look up. Did I miss your question? I'm looking. I'm not purposely trying to avoid answering your question. I promise you that. I'm looking, Patricia P. I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing your question. You want to repost it? Have her bring you a bag of ice, I saw you wrote. Other than that, I'm not seeing any comments from you, Patricia P. If you want to re-comment, that's probably the best thing. Yeah, I don't see a question from you. I apologize, I don't see it. But if you want to retype it, I'm happy to answer it for you. Phil, see feng shui question above. What question about feng shui? Did I miss that? I'm looking for the feng shui question now. So, how did I miss the feng shui question? Missed a couple of mine too. Jim, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I see your stuff here. I see your stuff now. Go to the gym. I bought my air fryer from a small boutique store here in Seattle. It's called Amazon. Very funny. Stop buying the boxes of food. We have a pool to buy for the love of Pete. All right. Was that what you meant? Go to the gym. Also, try cauliflower pizza. I did. I know I said that one. Yeah, I think I read all the rest of yours there. Again, guys, I don't purposely ignore your comments. My screen, it's moving, you know, and then I got distractions, like I got the cat, and I got Rory, and then I got Cartoon Wife freaking texting me, so I'm doing my best, all right? Sometimes I might accidentally skip a question. If I do, don't take it personally. Just retype it, okay? I do not purposely ignore questions, all right? I promise you that. I'm very straightforward. If I don't know something, I tell you. So type that, whatever the feng shui question was, just type it, all right? Because I don't see the feng shui question, Phil. I'm not joking. I don't see the feng shui question. I really don't. I see one Fitz Magic 62 retracted one, but I don't see a feng shui question. Retire 2019. Did I answer your question about cooking? Not yet. I was just about to get to it right now. Okay, so let's go back to the oh, what's going on, Colleen May? Sit in the super chat, guys. I'll see it for sure. Cartoon Wife wrote, he ignores all mine, guys. Don't feel bad. As per Cartoon Wife. Okay, so let me go to the questions that were previously asked. Speaking of which, Retired 2019 said, hey Sam, I'm a terrible cook, but I want to get better. Any suggestions? Yes, I have several suggestions for you, Retired 2019. I used to suck at cooking too, and then I did something really crazy. You want to hear what it is?
Yes,
It's a secret. It's a secret. You want to hear what it is?
What?
I started following the directions and recipes. No. What is it that Forky says?
What?
What?
No.
No. What? No. There's these books. They're called cookbooks, and they have recipes, and they tell you exact measurements and how long to cook stuff and when to mix it. So, yeah, you just got to follow the damn recipes. And I also recommend, I must bust your chops, I also recommend watch some of the cooking shows. You know, back in the day, there weren't none of these great cooking shows. Now they're really entertaining. Like we watch Beat Bobby Flay, we watch Worst Cooks in America sometimes. They even have a show with freaking food trucks, the Great Food Truck Race. So I enjoy watching these things. And do I love cooking? Not really. I mean, I'll do it. But it sucks to wash dishes. I'm not a fan of the washing dishes situation. But yeah, I can cook now. And you know, after a while, once you get some practice, excuse me, oh, and Cartoon Wife just wrote, you sometimes follow the directions, ha ha ha. And then she wrote, he ignores all of mine, guys, don't feel bad. All of her directions, I ignore all of Cartoon Wife's directions. So, just like anything else, with practice you get better and better. I cook a lot of flavor. I'm all about flavor, sazon. So my stuff is never bland. You know, it might be a little burnt, but never bland. What, Rory? Okay, hold on. Colleen wrote, Instapot is our best friend. Tila, YouTube has tons of cooking shows too. There you go.
Yeah, I was looking on YouTube for some cooking shows to watch for my mom and dad's anniversary.
There you go. Our anniversary apparently is coming up. And so she wants to make us multicolored waffles. She wants me to get her food coloring, and she wants to make us rainbow waffles. I don't know where she got that idea from.
Rainbow waffles, rainbow eggs, and some other stuff.
So Joe, 56,984. That's a lot of numbers there, Joe. What's the best pizza in AZ? I like two. I like Grimaldi's, and I like Venezia's. All right, those are my two picks. Now, are they authentic Brooklyn style? No, they're not, but there's still some good damn pizza. And I also like Costco. Believe it or not, I enjoy Costco pizza, but not as much as Grimaldi's or Venezia's. What?
I love Costco pizza.
She loves Costco pizza. I thought I told you to get out because it's too hot in here. Whew. Okay, Brandon Steele, planning on moving to Chandler in September. Any tips, advice from California? Yes, Brandon Steele, I have lots and lots of tips for you. You know what's coming, guys. I highly recommend you go and check out moveToAZ.weebly.com. It's my whole master class regarding everything and anything that I wish someone would have told me prior to moving to Arizona. One tip I will give you here, besides that plug, it's a great program. It's only $10. Like I said, it's an hour and 42 minutes. Big advice, go to Yelp. If you're going to move to an apartment at first, go to Yelp, read the reviews from people that actually live there, and also go to communitycrimemap.com to check out your prospective area to make sure crime is not off the charts. Those are my two tips for you, and if you really want to hear my thoughts on this, you need to go to that website I just showed you. Oh, my mom wrote. Well, now my mom is texting me. Sour Patch, stop. So cool to see you and Rory on YouTube streaming live. See, my mom even watches this show. Look at that. So, hey. All right, it's hot as balls in here, guys. Okay, is there Del Tacos? Yes. Fitzmagic62, there are Del Tacos. Tila, Rory, are you going to put sprinkles on the waffles too?
Yes,
of course. Silly question there, Tila. Of course she's going to put freaking sprinkles on the waffles.
And whipped cream and...
It's going to be a diabetic coma.
Chips.
And chocolate chips too. You can't forget the chocolate chips. And what about syrup too?
Yes.
Oh my own. All right. Rainbow syrup. How exactly do you make rainbow syrup?
I'll just make it.
Oh, she's just going to make it. All right.
I'm just going to take syrup, put some...
Del Taco. Rory just tried Del Taco for the first time like a month ago, and she absolutely loved it. I'm going to pass out. It's freaking too hot in here. All right. I got like two more questions from that were previously asked. Okay. Jada Quinto. How bad is your eyesight? Have you considered LASIK surgery? Years and years and years ago, I don't know if it's changed, but many years ago, I was interested in getting contacts, and they told me that my corneas were too small for contacts. Could I get LASIK? Probably, but I don't really have an interest. I have no interest in not wearing glasses. I've worn glasses all my life. I'm due to see the eye doctor, matter of fact. I'm way overdue, and every time I see the eye doctor, my prescription changes slightly. I'm way overdue, and I want to get new glasses because these are too tight on me, to be honest with you. I need to get different glass frames. So I definitely need to go see the eye doctor. I have no intentions of getting LASIK. I got one last question here that was previously asked from our friend Tila. Hey, Sam, if given the choice for paying higher taxes in AZ for A, better schools, or B, better transit system for commuting, which would your choice be? FYI, Cali peeps pay very high taxes for mediocre transit systems, and we rank 21st in education. Well, Tila, 21st in education is a hell of a lot better than where Arizona ranks in education. Arizona is one of the last states in the list of education. Because we don't pay that much taxes. Now, some people see that as a good thing. You're not paying a lot of taxes. The bad thing is you have a lot of illiterate people here. What are you doing? Oh, she's got me an ice pack. How nice is that? She got me an ice pack, guys. All right, I don't know how much that's gonna help. It might cause some frostbite, but all right. It's very nice of you. Thank you, honey. Tila. Oh, look at that. I got a super chat from Retired 2019. Sam's Water Fund. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Go to the gym. Take a famous sip of water. I'll do that right now. Yummy waffles. All right, let's do that. I have one complete full bottle of water. Okay, you guys ready? I'm going to do my best. Hopefully I don't choke, literally. Here's a famous sip of water. Just for you guys. Okay, go to the gym as per you requested. And yes, Tila, my ceiling fan is on. It's freaking hot as balls in here. 1 second. Done. Look at that. Okay. Dazel, another great question. Taken right out of Phil and Tila's question book. Oh, look, you guys need to up your game, Tila and Phil. Look at this question right here. Phil, I see smoke coming off your head. Yeah, it's freaking hot. It's hotter than balls today. Okay. Dazel, again, I hope I'm saying your name right. How was school for me? I absolutely hated school, let me tell you. Okay, I went to school in Brooklyn, New York, in a town called Bensonhurst. And a very Italian neighborhood, but I grew up, it's a melting pot. I grew up with all sorts of ethnicities, right? So, elementary school, I had a buddy named Anthony, loved elementary school. I would cut school to go see the Mets at Shea Stadium. Once, all my friends and I, during lunch, we just left the premises. Mind you, we're in elementary school, and we went off to a Chinese restaurant. We did that once or twice. So I loved my childhood, had a good time. And then junior high school, I went to a gifted junior high school called Mark Twain Junior High School for the gifted and talented. You had to apply and pass a test to get in. I went in initially for math, and I also tested for art, and I got in on art. The school doesn't even offer art anymore. So anyway, I got in. The way I got in, I traced my portfolio. Remember Alf, the cartoonish thing on TV, Alf? Well, I found a cartoon book of Alf, and I basically traced it, and that's what I handed off as my portfolio. So that's how I got in there. You asked, right? And then high school, I decided to become a football player. I lost 60 pounds, and I started playing football. I was not great, but my nickname became Superman because when I would put on my helmet, I would, of course, go without my glasses. And I looked a lot like that guy Dean Cain at the time who played Superman on TV. So, basically they started calling me Superman. That became my nickname. And so then halfway through high school, my mom remarried. I relocated to New Jersey. I absolutely hated New Jersey at first. I grew to love it. And for my last 2 years, I was a total loner. And I hated school. I thought it was a complete and total waste of my time. And I wish I didn't finish my last 2 years. I would have preferred I just take that freaking test you could take to get out of school sooner. I forget what the hell it's called. But I wish somebody would have told me about that test you could take to get out of school. And after I finished high school, my mom gave me 3 choices: college, the military, or trade school. I did not want to spend all that time and money in college because the way I looked at it, people that graduated college, they were starting off at the bottom. They were getting entry-level jobs. So I thought it was stupid for me to invest 4 years of my life and all that money to get an entry-level job that I could get without all that. So then military? No, thank you. I did not want to go to the military. Plus, I had a busted knee from football, so they probably wouldn't even take me. And then the last option was trade school. So that's what I did. I took a 7-month program on computer programming. I got my foot in the door in IT. I started climbing the ranks with different types of IT type jobs. Ultimately, I became a project manager. I supported the CEO of a major Fortune 500 company, white glove technical support. And then I ended up getting divorced, relocated here, and I got a job in IT initially, and then I've left service desk type stuff, and I do something completely different now. So that's kind of my real quick story as to school, all right? So Tila and Phil, you need to up your game. Thank you for the question, Dizel. Okay, Phil, you keep missing my feng shui. I don't see what you're talking about with feng shui. I honestly don't see what question you're talking about here. Does anyone else see this question on feng shui? I don't see it. Fitzmagic62. For some reason, my comments are not showing, I think. See? That's what Cartoon Wife said. None of her comments are showing. GED. Thank you, Susan. That's what I meant. The GED. I wish somebody would have told me about that. I knew nothing about it. Get yourself a case of water. Thank you, retired 2019. I appreciate it. Believe me, I will. Jose P. Okay. Nice. I work in IT audit. There you go. I'm going to take another sip of water because I'm going to melt over here. It's blazing fucking hot. All right. How long have we been doing this? We've been doing this now almost 50 minutes, guys. 50 minutes. I'm not quite sure how long the Cactus Jack is going to last. Probably another 15 minutes and then it's going to die. Let me see. I think Oh, I didn't answer Tila's question. I never answered Tila's question. She said if I had a choice between better schools or better transit, which would I choose? All right. I'm going to go with better transit, to be honest. And it's a hard decision to choose between better education or better transit. Currently, all the Phoenix has are buses and some dinky light rail. It's like these two or three little carts, train carts that go up and down. It doesn't even go that far. It goes from Mesa to basically like North Phoenix, and that's it. Doesn't go the whole way, and it's so small. There's nothing underground. It's all above ground. I would like to see some better transportation, maybe some more highways to ease up some of the congestion. But it's a hard decision to make. Do you go education or do you go with more better transit? I'm going to go with better transit, all right? Because ultimately with school, it's all about parenting. There's only so much the school can teach your kid. At the end of the day, it's about parenting, helping your kid wherever they're lacking, whether it be math or English or whatever. So Sour Patch is doing some crazy stuff over here. Okay. Phil, I can read your question now. Okay, Tila wrote, will you shut up, Sour Patch? Tila, Sam, Phil wants to know if you're getting the new house feng shuied. Yes, I do intend on getting the house feng shuied after we move in. Totally. We have our friend, our feng shui consultant. She comes in every year, and she tells us what we need to change. Since this is going to be a brand new house, we tried 2019, another super chat, $10. Wow. Donation towards a case of water. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Tila, Tila asked for me. So yeah, I totally intend on getting the new house feng shuied once we're settled in. Totally, 100%. No question. I totally 100% believe in feng shui. Now, that one question about conspiracy theories, I'm going to be thinking about this, and next time we stream, I'll probably be talking about more conspiracy theories that I believe in. So I did have a couple things I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I could always tell when a channel's growing because I get a lot more troll comments, nasty comments. And lately I've been with the zero tolerance policy. If I see a comment I don't like, depending on how much I don't like it, I just block the person so they can never comment on my channel again. And I used to go back after a while and unban those people. Now they're banned for life. I'm not gonna unban nobody. Zero tolerance. So anyway, this one guy this past week, he wrote a comment, and I'm gonna paraphrase because I did delete it. I'm gonna paraphrase. He said that Big Super, Jeff from Living in Arizona Now, and me are full of crap about Arizona, that it sucks. I'm paraphrasing. So first off, here's my comment. First off, I'm a little upset that he didn't mention Brian with Arizona Dreams, because I'm just the fourth biggest YouTube channel regarding living in Arizona. Number 4. There's 3 guys who have bigger sites, and it's a little insulting that this troll did not include Brian in that list. So that's just first off. Secondly, I guess he never watched my show. I do not go on and on and on saying Arizona is the best place to live on earth. I got a big ass Jersey tattoo right here, okay? I call it like I see it. I say all the time, the only reason to move here is your witness protection. It's very ironic that the name of the show is Arizona Living. Yeah, if you live in California and it's freaking expensive as all hell and you want to stay close to the West Coast, yeah, then Phoenix is an option. There are certain things I like the weather. It never snows here. It barely rains, but it never snows in the Phoenix Valley. The food is great. And what else do I like? There's something else I'm forgetting that I like. But, most of it, I'd prefer to live in Jersey. If you gave me an option, I would live in Jersey. But the reason why I stay here in the Valley is because Cartoon Wife. She's originally from here. Her precious family is here. She does not want to leave her family, God forbid. But that's why she refuses to move to Jersey. So we're staying, and our forever home is going to be in Queen Creek. Again, would I prefer to move to Jersey? 100% yes. 100%. Because They have culture there. People talk like me. They look like me. It's close to New York City. Has a New York vibe. There's actually real trees over there. You know, I love Prescott. Prescott, Arizona is great. If they actually had jobs, I would move to Prescott. But no, they ain't got no jobs there. It's only about a 2-hour drive north of Phoenix. So, you know, to that troll that made that comment, you obviously haven't watched the show. You don't know. I call it like I see it. This is the real deal on this channel. I do not sugarcoat it. You know, I made a whole 1 hour, 42-minute masterclass where I talk about everything and anything about living in the valley, and I don't sugarcoat it. 100% legit, you know. And the show has become more and more about me, my personality, my comedy. I've thought about many times pivoting the channel to make it more about a comedy show. I just haven't done it because I've done tons of experiments, and the only thing anyone ever cares about me saying is about Arizona. So to be brutally honest, that's the only reason why I haven't changed the channel from Arizona Living to a different title, because that's all you guys want to hear about. So, you know, just like a musician, they gotta sing their greatest hits all the time. Apparently, I gotta keep talking about Arizona. So, do I want to be the Arizona guy? No. And again, I'm the 4th biggest YouTube channel about Arizona, even though I badmouth it a lot. I'm number 4. So, and probably that's the reason. To be completely brutally honest, that's probably the reason why my channel's the 4th biggest channel. You know, because I'm not gonna badmouth other YouTubers, but you know, I know my stuff is good. Let's just say that. I know this is entertaining, okay, compared to some other people's videos. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, but thank you, Retired 2019, for the other super chat. I appreciate that. Okay, yeah, Tila wrote, Retired 2019 doesn't want you to pass out. Drink that water. Okay, Scott Jackson, have you traveled the 202 Loop Mountains View Highway? Yes, I definitely have traveled the new 202. Absolutely. I've done it a few times now. It definitely helped. Absolutely. Go to Jim. Banned for life. I know a guy that was banned for life with Wikipedia. That'd be me. I'm banned for life from Wikipedia. Scott Jackson, you get into the 30s in January for low temps. Yeah, in the middle of the night. I mean, I know if I felt 40 degrees a couple times when it gets really cold here, but again, that's in the middle of the night, not during the day. Tila, Sam, have you met any New Yorkers in Arizona? Yes, I met a few New Yorkers that I used to know in Jersey. They moved out here. They told me. We met up. But, you know, there's definitely New Yorkers. The guy that owns the bagel shop in town, Bergiorno's, his name is Eddie. He was a former firefighter in Manhattan. He owns that place. You haven't heard me talk about it. This bagel shop has a machine that converts crappy Arizona water into water that tastes just like it came out of New York City tap. And New York City tap, for you guys that don't know, is clean water. It tastes good. People don't have to buy bottled water in New York. They could drink right out the tap. So it tastes exactly like it, and that's what he uses to make his bagels with. And so again, it's called Bergiorno's in Gilbert. I have yet to make a video there. My ice pack's right here. Thank you, honey. Okay, Tila, new show title, Rant with Sam. You know, I was thinking about doing Sam's Rants. But yeah, that might be a good title right there, Rant with Sam. Okay, Susan Jones, true. Retired 2019, Tila, exactly. You know, it's a struggle for me to continue to talk about Arizona because I have over 300 videos. There's only so much I could talk about freaking bugs and safety, which are the best cities to live, about the water, about the weather. It's the same stuff over and over and over and over again. You know, why? What do you want to say?
Our shrimp might have died.
Your shrimp might have died. All right. Let me explain what she means, okay? So, but it's kind of hard. It's more of a visual thing, but we have two fish that were left in the fish tank downstairs, all right?
They weren't fish.
Let me finish. So there was a shrimp, a little translucent shrimp. His name was Butter. And then we had a little snail whose name is Brain. Because when we bought Brain, we also bought Pinky. So it was Pinky of the Brain. So anyway, the two that are left are a snail named Brain and a freaking shrimp named Butter. So anyway, Rory earlier today screamed that she thought she saw a dead bug by the front door. So anyway, later on, I went to go pick it up, and it looked like a shrimp. So I don't know.
Or scorpion.
At first, I thought it was a scorpion. But then upon looking at it closer, I thought it was a shrimp. And then Cartoon Wife looked at it. She thought it was a shrimp too. So we're looking to see if Butter somehow escaped the fish tank. And I don't know how the hell he made it from the fish tank to the front door.
Got fried because of the sun.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was butter. I honestly don't know. We're gonna find out. We'll see if butter shows his face in the tank. So possibly the shrimp escaped the tank. The water's low on the tank. I have no idea how the shrimp would have escaped. But anyway, we're gonna find out tomorrow, hopefully. Okay, Phil, Sam, you're starring in a new gangster movie. Choose your cast. All right. First off, right off the bat, Andy Garcia. All right, number one. Number two, let's go with my buddy Joey Coco Diaz, the comedian. I'll go with him too. All right. And if that guy who played Sil on Sopranos is available, I'll take him too. All right. I think that's a good cast right there. Good question, Phil. Good comeback. Rich Schultz, the Hudson has the best water for bagels and pizza dough. Yeah, good stuff. Tila, I fully support a title change, Sam. Thank you very much. For right now, I'm going to stick with Arizona Living until I can figure something out. Like today, I was just watching YouTube and for shits and giggles, and there was this guy, his channel's called Everyday Dad. And I was like, I could be Everyday Dad, something along those lines, you know. I mean, I don't want to be a news show like Philip DeFranco. I want to just talk to you guys like I'm doing here and do more like rants. And I don't want to be a copycat of like my buddy Vic DiBitetto. He kind of does rants. I don't want to just be a copy of him. But yeah, I could do some form of ranting, you know, as a show. And I could even talk about trending topics. Maybe that's an idea. You know, I've also considered taking these streams and cutting them up and then posting little snippets as videos. I don't know. Again, this is just a hobby for me. I don't do this full time. It's just a hobby. I have other things to do during the day. Gotta have Paulie Walnuts. You know, I don't like that white hair on his sides. That always disturbs me. I mean, there's white hair on his sides. I don't know. Scott Jackson, are you good friends with a couple from Arizona Dreams? I did a collaboration with Brian from Arizona Dreams. I also met his wife and their children. We did one video, one collab. I would not say we're buddies. We're cool. You know, I don't say anything bad about him. He don't say nothing bad about me. We did a collaboration. It was a one-time thing. Would I do another collaboration? Sure, once this whole COVID thing is over. But, you know, we'll see. I would love to do a collaboration video with Big Super out on the west side. Big Super, he's a cool guy. His videos are way better than mine. You know, the ones where I went out and did the city tours. He's very entertaining, that guy. He's good at editing. You know, but yeah. Also, I would love to do a collaboration with Desert Dweller Debs. Desert Dweller Debs was the OG on YouTube talking about Arizona. She was the first one out there with YouTube videos about Arizona. So I was like the second guy. I saw what she was doing. I did a bunch of testing and people seemed to like my Arizona videos. So I took her lead and I was the second one to start doing it, you know, consecutively, I should say. Not consecutively. Consistently. I was the second person to make videos about Arizona consistently. But she was the first. I give her 100% props. She's the OG. She's the grandmother of Arizona videos. Is that not grandmother? The godmother. Sorry. The godmother of Arizona videos on YouTube. Okay, that's what I meant to say. Not grandmother. Godmother. Okay. Don't crucify me over that one. That was a mistake. See, that's what happens when you go live. You make mistakes. You fall on your face. Okay. Here we go. Retired 2019. It's 107 in Phoenix. Damn. It was 115 earlier today, my friend. That's why it's so freaking blazing hot in the studio. We've been going at this an hour and 3 minutes. Cactus Jack is going to die pretty soon. Tila, are there YouTubers with multiple channels? You can do this in addition to Arizona stuff. There are tubers with multiple channels. However, I have learned, I watch tons of videos from other more successful YouTubers on advice, and they all said the same thing. Do not start a second channel. It's too difficult to get a channel off the ground. You're better off treating your one channel as a TV station that has multiple shows. So as you can see from my channel, I've tried lots of different things. I've done tons of different side videos. I even have music videos on here. I've tried multiple different things to see what would hit. And again, the only thing that people seem to care about is me talking about Arizona. So yeah, I might do some sort of spin-off thing about ranting. We'll see. Okay. Kunta Kinte. Have you seen any celebrities yet in Phoenix? No, I have not seen any celebrities yet in Phoenix. No, I don't think I've seen any in Phoenix. No. Okay, Tila. Love Desert Debs too. She's lovely. Fitzmagic 62. Have you tried blackout curtains? I have one window in here and I have curtains, but they're not blackout, and I don't think it's really gonna help because the problem is this room is directly above the garage, and that's part of the reason why we replaced all the carpeting with this wood laminate, because I was told it would help with the heat, and it has. And in fact, in this room, we used special, como se llama, underlayment, so to keep out the heat. So it helped, but it did not solve the problem, but it definitely helped. So yeah, I blackout curtains aren't gonna help my situation here, unfortunately. All right, so guys, let's see. There was like one more thing I want to talk to you guys about. Oh, how could I forget? So last time someone made a comment that my table looked clean, and I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't clean my table. My table's still dusty. Well, you were right. Turns out little Rory cleaned my table, and she didn't tell me. So the table has been cleaned by little Rory, unbeknownst to me. So I had no idea it was clean. So you guys were 100% right. The table has finally been cleaned. It doesn't look like she did a great job, but it is cleaner than it was before. So you can thank Rory for cleaning the table that some of you guys, for whatever reason, had a problem with. I don't have a problem with the dusty table. Apparently some of you do. So, you know, you can thank Rory next time you see her for cleaning the table. Let's see. Fitzmagic 62. Are summers as bad as they say? Well, I kid you not. Today was literally 115 degrees. 115 degrees as the high. It is brutal. Now, yes, it's a dry heat, but it's still brutal. So it's only that bad for about 4 months out of the year, and then the rest of the year is lovely. Amazing. There's no snow. You can wear shorts the whole time. Beautiful. But you just got to deal with those 4 months of torment, which is why some people are what you call snowbirds. They live in Arizona except for those horrible 4 months of torment. So, more comments here. Phil, you want me to send you some dust? Very good. Very good. Yeah, the dusty table is funny. Thank you very much. Yeah, Naomi, yikes. But yeah, it's just 4 months of torment. Other than that, and again, everything here is air conditioned. So if you keep your car in the garage, you go in the car, turn on the AC, you go wherever it is you're going to need to go, you go inside, there's AC there. You know, most of the time you're not going to be out. I mean, unless you're going to do something silly like go hiking or go walking your dog during those brutal months, you're not going to really be spending a lot of time outside. You know, and a lot of people here have pools in their backyards, so they do a lot of pool stuff all year round pretty much, except for maybe 1 or 2 months that are cold-ish. You know, 7. I kid you not. When it's 80 degrees here, you'll see people wearing scarves. I kid you not. 80 degrees, you'll see people start wearing scarves because they're cold. I'm not even joking. So, George, what up, man? Looking in to buy a house in Harvest at Queen Creek. What do you think? I don't know anything about Harvest at Queen Creek, but I've been spending a lot of time in Queen Creek. They're building it up like gangbusters. So if you're going to move to Queen Creek, I mean, right now, prices have skyrocketed, but it's still cheaper than freaking Gilbert. So eventually, Queen Creek is going to be on par with Gilbert in terms of how built up it is. Right now, it's not as built up at all. There's still a lot of farmland out there, but they are building it like gangbusters. I guess it all depends on where you're from and what your commute's going to be. If you're going to be working from home, great. If you're going to be looking to commute to Phoenix, that could get hairy, you know, but it all depends. Some of the schools are good, some are not so good. So, you know, you're going to want to look into that too if you have children. But yeah, overall, I would say definitely look into it. It could be worth it for you. Okay, Scott Jackson, how often do you get dust storms in Arizona? Maybe every other year, as far as I've seen. It doesn't happen every year. And again, I'm in the West Valley. I'm in the East Valley. See, the heat's getting to me. I'm in the East Valley, and you know, I've been in Phoenix where I've seen them come through, and I experienced one in where the hell was I? Yeah, I was in Phoenix when I experienced one, but I don't see them every year. So it's possible they happen. I just don't see them. But for me, my vantage point, I see them like every other year. It's just one time a year too. I don't see them multiple times per year. Fitzmagic62, are window tint enforced heavily as in dark windows? As far as I know, they don't really enforce the whole tinting thing. I've seen tons of cars here with tint. I believe the rule is they don't want your front window tinted, but all the sides and back windows can be tinted. Oh, Jim sent a reminder to plug the A-Team. Oh, thank you very much, Jim. That was a text from Cartoon Wife advising me that Jim told me to plug the A-Team. Thank you, Jim, for reminding me. So if you're looking for real estate here in the Valley, this is who you need to call. Janet and Gabby, the A-Team. Janet said she might join tonight, but obviously that's not going to happen now. But there's their phone number, guys. 602-376-0739. Just give them a text. Let them know you're interested in moving to the Valley. They'll get back to you when they can, and then you can strike up a conversation from there. So thanks, Jim, for the reminder. I don't know why I didn't read your comment there in White Cartoon Wife. Jim, are you texting Cartoon Wife directly? How is it that she said that and I didn't see your comment? I don't know. Guys. Desert Dreams. Harvest looks nice. We looked there. Go. I'm a little parched. Let me take another sip. 1 second. I got a few more things I want to tell you, but my camera's going to die any minute. All right. I'll tell you one last story, and then I'm out, all right? It's freaking hot. Howdy from Gold Canyon, Arizona. What's up, Des Nicole? Okay. All right. So, somebody's at my front door. See, I got ring downstairs. This past weekend, I decided it was time for me to get my watch battery replaced. Now, I looked online. They wanted to charge like $20 to ship it out to a place to have it done, and then you ship it back. I didn't want to do that. So I ended up going to Batteries Plus Bulbs. It's a franchise. I went there, and the guy told me it's $10 to change the battery, but if you pay $15, it's lifetime. So, of course, I went with the lifetime because this is now the second time I'm changing out the battery, and I figure, I'm going to need to change it out again at some point. So I got my battery changed out for $15. This is my watch, guys. I've been seeing a lot of people wearing watches lately, and I got like watch envy. I don't normally wear watches, but I was like, I miss my old watch. It's a very special watch to me. It's a Lamborghini watch. So I'll show it to you again. It's a Lamborghini watch. Now, I've never owned a Lamborghini, but I love the cars growing up. I always wanted a Lamborghini Diablo Roadster, and yes, they make a Fat Man edition, okay? I'll save you the trouble of typing. Yes, I could fit my ass in a Lamborghini back in the day. Not anymore, but I always wanted one. So anyway, now I actually was a member of the Lamborghini Club. You don't have to own a vehicle to be in the Lamborghini Club, but I've sat in many Lamborghinis, and this is my watch. So I intend on wearing this the next time I go somewhere fancy. But yeah, I definitely missed my watch, and every time I would see it with the thing not ticking, it bothered me. So the moral of the story is, if you got a watch and you need the battery replaced, you can go to Batteries Plus Bulbs, and they'll do it for you. And for $15, you get a lifetime of them changing it out. They did it on site right then and there. It took them less than 5 minutes. So anyway, that's just one little tidbit I wanted to share with you. Oh, look at that. More questions here. Fitzmagic62, is Yuma nice? I've been to Yuma several times, only as a stop point between going from my house to San Diego. So every time we go to San Diego, we would stop in Yuma. They have like a mall area off the highway, and that's where we would eat and go to the bathroom and then continue on our way either from Janet just wrote, I freaking missed it again. We are still on. Okay, I just texted Janet back. We're still on. Let's see if she actually joins us, or if I could actually read it. Okay. So Yuma, is it nice? It seems okay. I haven't actually done a whole city tour thing, but it looks okay. Scott Jackson, you should look into getting a self-winding automatic watch. Well, here's a funny thing, Scott Jackson. I got one. my former wife gave me one, and the thing doesn't work no more. So it's a movement watch, and I asked the guy at Batteries Plus, I'm like, hey, so I got this other watch at home. It's a moving one, but it stopped working, and he told me it's busted. So I'm going to have to look. Janet wrote that she's watching. There you go. Janet's watching right now. So if you got any real estate questions, feel free to ask. Janet from the A-Team is on. I just plugged you guys a few minutes ago. Okay, go to the gym. You know phones give the time now? Ha ha ha, very funny. Yes, I'm aware. I don't usually like stuff on my wrists. I'm fully aware. I could look. That's what I do most of the time, wise guy. Desert Dreams, how much do realtors AZ charge to sell a house? 4% in Illinois. I don't know. I'm not a realtor. If Janet wants to chime in, she can answer that question. Let's see. Did I get any more texts from anyone here? Okay. All right. I don't got. Oh, there's Sour Patch, of course. Of course. There's Sour Patch right there. I told you all the stories I wanted to share. I got a few more up my sleeve for next time. I'll tell you one last one while we wait for Janet for the 18 to comment. Golden Boy Productions, Oscar de la Hoya, Tyson versus Roy Jones, baby. September 12th. I'm looking forward to that as well. I'm Team Tyson for sure. I want Iron Mike to knock the crap out of Roy Jones Jr. So I am Team Tyson all the way. Oh, yeah. Definitely. I want to see that. That's going to be a great card. You know, and there's some YouTubers in there too. I'm told that Jake Paul is also going to be fighting that night. So yeah, I normally don't pay per views. I usually watch them the next day, you know, for free. Fitzmagic 62. Do you think Maricopa will ever grow beyond housing, preferably in the job market? Yeah, if you're talking about Maricopa City, it's out there, and there's only one road in and out of that city, so it's primarily for retirees. Oh, look at that, the A-Team! Look at that, it varies, Desert Dreams. They answered your question. Phil Lemur, Janet, are a large number of Cali transplant retirees. Oh, look at that. It's become the A-Team show. Okay, I can take a sip, but you guys talk amongst yourselves. All right, while you guys talk about real estate, I'll tell you the rest of you guys a story. So, Saturday, I decided it was time for me to start exercising, right? So, we got a subscription to Beachbody. It's an app on the Fire Stick, and I decided to do the easiest of the easiest workouts. And as Roy put it, everyone in the video is overweight, right? Fat, as she put it. So, I'm doing this, and it's a 30-minute workout. So, I'm doing it hard, and I'm getting winded. I'm like, how much longer is this thing? And I go and I look on the bottom left where it tells you how much time is left, and it said 25 minutes. So I did it for like 5 more minutes, where it was 20 minutes left on the clock, and I stopped. And I was in pain the next day, the next 2 days. So that's my amusing story about exercise. I know I need to continue to do it to build up a tolerance and get my muscles back in gear. Okay. Whoa. Comments for the A-Team. Desert Dreams, A-Team. How does it vary? Fitzmagic 62. Is Buckeye growing fast or slowly? The A-Team wrote. Phil, a variety of people are moving here. Before, it was lots of retirees. Now it's a mixture of all ages, specifically younger families. All right. I dropped my my ice thing. You know what I didn't plug in a long time? Let's just go ahead and plug that right now while we wait for more questions and answers. I gotta have fun with this. I gotta plug the t-shirt I'm wearing right now, guys. You can get yours at teespring.com/Arizona Living. You know, I'm shameless. Did I mention I created a masterclass? You can get that here. Hey, while we're at it, let's plug the A-Team again. If you're looking for real estate in the Phoenix Valley, this is who you need to call. Janet and Gabby. Yes, guys, I am completely shameless. Somehow or another, I don't know if it's going to work now, but I don't think the music for the outro is going to work this time. And all of a sudden, I'm starting to tear up. I think it's from the heat. I don't know why. All of a sudden, maybe it's the cat. I'm allergic to the cat. So I'm having a hard time reading here. Okay. Here we go. A-Team wrote, it depends if we have to add staging, remodeling, etc. Scott Jackson. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to have to end this, guys. I can't see. A-Team, do you get involved in selling manufacturing homes, mobile home parks? Tila at the A-Team. Okay. Okay. Are people touring inside homes during COVID or viewing homes in a video format? Okay. Buckeye is rapidly growing. Fitzmagic at A-Team. What's y'all's thought on Buckeye? Janet, do retirees move on to place or families? I don't know. I'm officially overheated. Oh, my GoPro's about to turn off. Holy crap. The A-Team should have joined sooner. Guys, we're going to have to reschedule the whole A-Team session because I got to cut it. I'm dying over here. Guys, if you want to talk to the A-Team, here's what I recommend you do. Just text. Text Jaden and Gabby. Text them right now. They'll get back to you when they can. All right? I gotta end this, guys. I'm like dying over here. I can't see a friggin'. I'm like delusional. This ice pack thing ain't really helping. I'm out. All right. That concludes another edition of Arizona Living. Be sure to like, subscribe. You know the rest. Till next time. Oh, I don't think the music's working. I gotta go. Oh, my eye. My eye's watering. All right, guys. Be sure to text Janet and Gabby. They'll answer all your questions. I'm dying. See you guys.